Yo, what's going on? It's your dog, Art Man Boxing, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Man, what I'm doing right now is looking for images to paint because it's big shark season. I'm looking for some pictures to paint of Errol Spence. A lot of people have been requesting that I make some big shark, big shark art. I most definitely could. They want it. They're like, hey, Art Man, make that shit. I'm like, dude, can y'all give me a second? Can I get a second to smoke and think real quick? Let me enjoy the fight. But Duke's like, nah, Art Man, go ahead and do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. My boy got three of them things. We can put all three of the belts on him. We'll put all three of them belts on him. But my people said they was out there last night. My people said they made sure to come to that fight wearing that Art Man apparel. Yeah, people did their thing out there. Hold on, let me share this nigga. Oh, my boy BFTB was there too. Shit, said Art Man was good. Big fish all the way back. Like, man, I told people I ain't had no doubt in my mind over this fight. People were telling me, "Oh man, I don't know. This is a tough one for him." I'm like, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if this one is Spencer's easiest fights. And here we are today. Here we are today. Man, that dude Errol, he was ready for him. He was ready for it. It was just too easy for him. Um, I really like Spencer's body game. Man, he was tearing that nigga up. Dude, right now I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. Should I start making an Errol Spence versus Bud merge? Should I start making Big Shark Errol merge? I don't know, man. My dude, we just ready. We just war ready. War ready. You get handed he handed that belt over to Aaron Spence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, just like that. Just like that. It was just the rose like, what? Ain't that some shit? Yo, that's one of my favorite Errol Spence performances, dude. He put it on that man like it was nothing. He put it on that man. My dude said facts, and I've been saying this about this Bud fight. It's a hell of a fight, but I'm picking Spence with the convention, bro. I'm telling you, same here. Said Errol pound for pound best belt welterweight. Them vicious uppercut to the head, them left hooks. Dude, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. I told y'all, go back and rewind it. I said once they start trading and you guys feel that power, he's going to shell the fuck up. And what did he do? What did he do? He starts shelling up. And when he shelled up, that's what made it even worse. When he started shelling up, it made it even worse. I was telling y'all, I was telling y'all, They say, "Oh no, Art, man, you tripping? Art, you tripping? You tripping, Art?" I said, "No, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. I know exactly what time it is. I hope y'all know what time it is." Said, "I think Errol beats Bud." No, honestly, I think Errol beats Bud based off of a couple things. Based off of Bud lack of discipline when it comes to him when he gets how he reacts when he gets hit. I honestly believe that Bud, he's gonna touch some shit from Errol, or he's gonna feel some shit from Errol, and get the, "Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like the way he hit me. I'm about to hit him right back just like this," and try to go into a firefight with him. And then what's gonna happen? He's gonna go into a firefight and get caught. That shit he was doing Mean Machine, that, "Oh yeah, I'm a match his with every time he hit me, I'm gonna hit him back." Nah, that shit's not gonna work. Shh. Man, what's going on to my boy Southern T? Said EJ out here giving hey, shh, man. I said I somebody posted that said they said, "Dude, if I was from Texas, I wouldn't even be talking about the Cowboys. I'd just be celebrating Errol Spence. That's the closest they go get to a goddamn title." Nah, real shit. Real fucking shit, man. The Errol doing this thing, man. I'm just looking for some images. Ooh, yeah, that's true right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But shout out to everybody that was wearing my merch at the fight. Shout out to everybody. And y'all keep on tuning in for Artman Apparel. Said his work rate will be too much. Earl gonna dog him. Said facts, Art. That's Southside the realest. Man, and look, when I heard that song, when I heard him play that song, I knew he was gonna win that fucking fight, man. Man, when I was raised in Texas, I heard that song way back in the day. Way back in the day. And that's the shit that used to have a club fight, man. Motherfuckers was fighting after the little house parties or whatever when I was in Arlington. They used to play that shit, man. That shit used to have everybody hype, dude. Real shit. Say EJ and Wilder are the monsters that come around once in a blue moon. Errol Spence and Wilder are those fighters, man, where it's like, dude, you gotta appreciate you gotta appreciate them, dude, what they bring to the game. You gotta appreciate what they bring to the game, dude. Like, you notice that, and I seen people hating on Boxing Ego when he said this, but he was on some like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. This feeling that Errol Spence when he fighting, dude, is it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the, oh man, this is just a regular fight. No, this is a fighter right here. This is Errol Spence, motherfucking Junior right here, boy. Real shit. This Errol Spence, motherfucking Junior right here. Motherfucking big shark energy. Nah, real shit. Everybody was like, yo, yo. They thought this boy was gonna sleep. Said back to back weekends of fighters getting broke face. Lubin, now Yugas. April's been a hell of a month. Now Shakur trying to turn up. Oh no, who fight next? Ain't it that man who fight next? The Gypsy King. He fight next, but nobody even give a fuck about that shit. Nobody giving that this type of energy. Nobody's giving it this type of energy. You don't want to know why? Because that shit is manufactured. This is all natural right here. It's all natural scrap right here. I knew Yugas couldn't. I knew Yugas couldn't hang with this one, dude. I just knew it. Like it was just too much for him. It was just too much for him. I'm glad my boy left with 3 belts though. It's well deserved. It's well deserved. What y'all think though? You said nobody care about that Coke ogre, and that's what I'm saying. Who gives a fuck about that White fight? White versus Fury, dude. Like even White don't give a fuck about that shit, man. He like, man, this y'all niggas set me up, man. This is a setup. This is a motherfucking setup. I want to feel bad for White, but then again, I just be like, fuck him, dude. I hope Fury fucking floppy glove his ass. Matter of fact, I hope it's a double knockout. Knock both each other out. Said bro was crying in Charlo arms. Yuga's down bad. You lying. Hey, y'all niggas is fucked up. Man, he said Yuga's got all sentimental. He got sentimental. He started crying. He said, oh, Lord, man, I ain't tell me this motherfucker hit like this. Because Yukas was feeling it. I'm going to keep it 100. Yukas was trading. He was like, okay, in the first 2 rounds, he was traded. But then after Errol Spence started laying on his ass, it was a fight till it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fight till it wasn't. Said, go look at the behind the scenes. Oh shit! Hey, Jason, you send that to me on Instagram or Twitter. Send that in my message. I want to see that shit. He said that nigga was in here crying, yo. You said that man was in here crying, dude. Man, that shit got me fucking rolling, dude. Hold on, I'm just. Man, y'all niggas got me rolling. Y'all can't have me fucking said Bud Lives Matter. Dude, I fuck with Bud. I fuck with Bud heavy. But you gotta check this out. Errol Spence Jr. we seen last night, dude, he not playing with that man, dude. Hold on, let me get all close and personal, dude. Errol not playing with that dude. Did you see the work rate? Errol was throwing a gang of punches, and that's what's fucking up Yuga's game plan because he was thinking, oh yeah, maybe he throw a shot, I can throw a shot back. No, it's after Errol threw his 1-2 on that, he came right back. And notice Errol was doing, I don't know if y'all seen it, but in the 5th round when he was really working him, he was throwing the exact combinations he throws on the bag. Jab, 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 crazy left hand, dip low, left to the body, left, right to the body, left hook, jab, 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 straight left over the top, and then kept on straight left. Crazy left hook, left hook, left hook. He was just doing the same combinations he was working on that bag. But hold on, let me see that shit. Hold on. Hold on, you said that man. Hold on, give me 1 second. This 1 second, y'all. I know, Jason. I'm about to look at it right now. You said that man was in here holding hands with it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see this shit. Cause knowing Charlo ignorant ass, he was probably like, man. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. This nigga Charlo said, man, pick your chin up, cuz. Don't look down. You got this, man. I got this shit, man. that nigga was in here, dude. Okay, I get it. I get it. I understand, man. Even though you're getting this big paycheck or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? When you're in this boxing game, I'm pretty sure you want to get the belts. You want to be the man on top. You want to be out there. So for you to get, pressed on and whooped on like that, man, it was bad. Charles probably like, hold on, man. Okay, I fuck with you, but you get blood on my Gucci now. You get blood on my Gucci. I get it. I get it. Now you just chill out, bro. So I was just shaking my head in the ninth round. Dude, Errol was whooping his ass. But let's talk about how you just hit him with that shot. For us in lifetime, we thought that, oh shit, the Yugas just rock Spence shit, because Spence. There was a moment where Spence was kind of awkward, like he was looking like he's about to fall over, and people were thinking like, "Oh shit, the Yugas hit him with a punch," and then they got close, and Yugas punched his mouthpiece out, and the fucking Errol Spence looked down at it. Next thing you know, Yugas is still fucking popping it. He popped it with I think it was a straight left hand, and had Errol Spence bouncing off the ropes. Niggas was like, oh, what the fuck? But when you look at the replay, it wasn't that bad. But the fact that we were watching it live, we were looking like, yo, I hope Errol Spence is not hurt, because Bud fans gonna be talking shit forever. But look, what it was is the ref, fucking crazy ass ref. I hate when refs let it be known that they're there. Good refs, you hardly even know they was even there. But anyways, the ref said break, but Yuga kept on pushing. I think it because Yuga he don't speak English, so he probably didn't know what the ref was talking about. And the ref said break or stop, and he still ended up punching on him. Said he punched like a horse. He got punched through Yuga's. Yeah, he punched through Yuga's guard. Yeah, Yuga's. I told people, go back and watch the videos. I was telling people that Errol Spence Jr. versus Yugas is going to look just like Lamar Peterson, or even worse, because Yugas is going to try to trade and it's going to be bad. And he's going to shell up just like that. Going to shell up just like that. That's exactly what I said. Happy Easter to everybody. But yeah, you said, I said Lawrence Cole, goofy ass referee. Yeah, like niggas are like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then what was confusing us though is that the doctor kept on calling for a break. And normally we thinking like, yo, since the fight is in Texas, y'all let that shit rock. The only time y'all really do that is in New York. But nah, they was doing it here where they kept on examining him, like they're looking at him like, yo, and you can see it in Yuga's body language. You know you know when a fighter wants to quit, but they don't want to quit. If you get what I'm saying, where they're like, okay, I'm getting my ass whooped. I don't want to take a knee. I don't want to look like, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get stopped like this. So somebody's gonna have to jump in. That's how he was looking after Errol hit him with that three left hook, man. Hit him with that three left hook, and that was that, man. I'm telling you, dude, that shit had him going all over the place. And I like Yugas, but I'm gonna just call it how it is. He's not what people were saying he was gonna be prior to the fight. I'm gonna keep it 100, because people are thinking like, oh, Errol Spence is gonna be Errol Spence's toughest fight, one of his toughest fights. Man, that shit was one of his easiest fights. Yeah, it was one of Errol's easiest fights, yo. Like real shit. Like it is. Yo, let's be real. Is that one of Errol's easiest fights? Let's keep it 100. Let's not even sugarcoat it. I know we respect Yugas and all, but let's keep it 100. Is that one of Errol's easiest fights? My bad, y'all. He said Bud can't take that pressure. Nah, he can't. That was too much pressure because he couldn't even take the pressure from Sean Porter. And Sean Porter not hitting like Errol. I'm keeping 100. Said, yeah, niggas got gassed off the Pac-Man win. That was 42 years old with with drug testing. Without a drug testing. Smoking on that Yugas pack. Ooh, what they call this? They call this the Yugas 54 pack right here. Said, will ESG head movement or ESJ head movement be a problem for Bud? Yeah, but Bud is precise too, man. And I'm gonna keep it 100, man. That's not gonna be an easy fight for Errol. It's not gonna be an easy fight, but if Bud do certain things in the fight, it could be an easy fight for Errol. I was talking to my pops earlier. My pops think that fight go on 12. Said EJ coming off of car accidents, beating top level fighters, put my guy in the Hall of Fame, 3 belts. 3 belts. Facts, man. Dude, people are demanding that I start painting a fucking Errol Spence Big Shark picture, bro. I'm like, dude, man, I got other client work. They like, nah, fuck the client work, art, man. Put this shit first. Man, Errol made this shit look easy. Errol made this shit look easy. Said, Art, man, the man was good. Shit, man. I'm over here trying to get to work. I got to brainstorm. They be thinking our man can just jump on the pad and just start painting any old thing, man. Hold on. That's not how it works for a kid, man. I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Yeah, Errol did his motherfucking thing, dude. Said, if that Errol, man, hold on. Rebel Life said, bro, if Errol would have fought Pacquiao and one of y'all would have done the same thing, gases off win. Nah. Let me put it in perspective. If that Errol fought Manny Pacquiao and that you fought Yugas, man, they'll be calling Errol Spence a motherfucking murderer right now because he would have beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. If Yugas had that man eating fucking cream of wheat, getting spoon fed cream of wheat, nigga, Errol Spence would have had that dude in a fucking operating room. Let's keep it 100. But shout out to my dude, Alan Young. Shout out to the
What's
soldier,
good,
man.
Art? What's good? How you doing?
Man, I'm over here getting ready to draw this big shark art.
Man, bro, I was so ready to talk about what Earl did last night, bro. I ain't like shit, bro. It's gonna be fucking Spence and Crawford is gonna be something, bro. But I got Earl stopping Bud in 11. I
You
don't
do?
think Bud can. Yeah, I've been having him stopping him, but the thing about it is that performance just cemented, my prediction because one thing is first is that I don't think, while it's going to be competitive at first, I don't think Bud can contest with a high output like that. Like Spence kept coming, regardless of if he was hurt or not. He kept coming, and this is a Earl Spence off of a layoff, a fucking eye injury,
Eye
catch
injury and some
retina.
bullshit.
Could have got that shit. Fucking could have had his career ended last night,
They say,
but he ended up
history
calling.
repeats itself, and one of our star fighters had to retire after a detached retina.
Yep,
Ain't
Sugar
that
Ray Leonard.
so? To see Errol Spence come in and do his thing like this, it's like shit. That man's he's looking real number one welterweightish right now,
He been
and
the number one.
that's not even a question.
He been the number one, bro. And it's like to see that crowd in Dallas, my hometown, support our hometown hero, bro. It was beautiful last night. I wish I could have been in
Man,
the building for that.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was back in Arlington for that one, bro.
Facts.
And my pops like, man, sir, you only been in Texas for for all them years. That'll make you your hometown hero too. I'm like, man, Dad, just chill out, man. I
Yeah.
fuck with Errol Spence, man.
Shit, my dad be teasing me like he Team Crawford just to mess with me.
Yeah, no, my dad do say he Team Crawford. That's what he's saying. He's like, son, I don't know. I'm rolling with you because you my son, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I was
Nah,
like,
bro.
Dad, you
It's
gotta
so
see that.
crazy because like looking at their last two fights, it's two totally different fights. Ugas is somebody that people said beat Porter, and you look how Earl did him off of a Manny Pacquiao performance, a great performance at that. And people will say, "Well, Ugas was just sitting there and not throwing no punches. If you got them body shots coming at you, that fucking left uppercut, and them hooks coming at you constantly." You're not gonna want to throw. You're gonna be too scared to throw. Hell, you can't throw because them body shots is wearing you down. That movement, you're Ugas has not been a very good mover, throughout his career.
I
So
told y'all he was gonna fight like Lamar Peterson in this fight.
facts. It was a Lamar Peterson type performance as well. And I was looking at it and I was like, he looked just like he did in the Lamar Peterson,
But
you
he
know.
looks better.
Yeah. And I'm just talking about physique wise. He's cut up just like that. He's mobile, he's strong. He has that power, that thudding power. This is what a focused Earl Spence. This is the Earl Spence that Danny and Sean didn't want to fight coming up. That Kell Brook was ducking when he was coming up. That's that Earl Spence. That's that nigga with the shag. This man motherfucking down. Cause when we get in there with Bud, we gonna take his strap and we bringing them belts back to Texas, nigga. Back to fucking Dallas. I don't care
Back
what
to
nobody gotta
motherfucking
say,
Dallas,
bro.
Texas, nigga.
I'm so fucking
She said
excited.
Southside the realest.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was so fucking live, bro. I was so hype. I'm in my fucking room, like just like get it, Earl, get it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous when he had looked for his mouthpiece, like, but I feel like that's just that layoff in him. Focused Earl Spence. That's what Derrick James said at the end. You got to work on your focus again. You've been out of the ring too long, and that's what people aren't putting into play when they're saying that. What if he did that against Bud? That's true. What if he did that against Bud? But he's not going to do that against Bud because he has three straps under his belt. He's going to get his focus back, and that's the fight he wants. All these fucking Bud dick riders, all that shit they was talking, what they talking now? I can't really see because I'm suspended from Twitter, but you know what I mean. We're gonna see.
Big fucking Big Mac talking about some motherfucking bug gonna fuck him up.
All right, we gonna see. I don't want to hear no excuses or nothing. Earl is 100%, and ain't no excuses from my side. But I'm confident in my guy. I ride for mine, and he gonna stop Bud in 11. I'm telling you, bro. Bud, he's not gonna be able to take that punishment like Ugas was. Bud is a better fighter than Ugas. Well, maybe I don't know because they never fought. You know,
I
Ugas
think
was
Bud
calling him
is
out,
most definitely Bud is better. Bud is better than Yugas.
and I feel like Bud don't have no inside game. Just like Ugas wasn't having no inside game, Bud's inside game is not very good. Sean Porter exposed that. He's gonna have to fight at a distance that's comfortable for him. And Bud is not a switch hitter. He's a fighter that can switch hit. Like Boots said, Bud will fight orthodox the first few rounds, and if he's losing, he'll fight southpaw. And he's not a better southpaw than EJ. I'll tell you that right now.
EJ looked like the motherfucking man last night.
Facts, bro. Nigga, what? And then motherfuckers gonna say that it's a fake fight, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You got all these fucking whack ass Canelo fights, and you talking about this fight was fake? Fuck out of here.
I don't even pay that shit no mind because some of them just be trying to troll and be, "Our man, why you ain't saying that? You ain't saying this and that." I'm like, dude, bro, stop talking to me. Y'all just don't even know how to react to Errol Spence looking fucking impeccable out there. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to even say to that type of shit. They don't even know what to say to Errol Spence looking like a fucking the new fucking Sugar Ray Leonard of my generation, dude.
New fucking face of boxing, bro.
Boxing,
Earl brought the fucking like Earl brought
feeling
the crowd out. Fucking Bro, it's so crazy because I was just talking about that and people would try to shit on me for saying Earl is the face of boxing. It's gonna be seen once he beats Crawford. Like I said, that fight is gonna determine the face of boxing, the greatest fighter of our generation, the best fighter of our generation. It's gonna put a lot on the line. And I'm picking Earl to win. So I believe Earl's gonna be that guy. And from what I've seen from both fighters, they're gonna have to turn. It's gonna be a great fight, bro. But like I said, I got Spence stopping them in 11. I'll put money down. I don't give a fuck. I'm confident.
My dude say he that confident. I feel it though. I definitely feel it
Cause
because
bro,
it's like who's fucking with him?
nobody's fucking with him. Nobody, bro. No, none of them niggas is fucking with him, bro. I don't need Boots. Boots. I don't think Boots gonna beat him,
I
bro.
don't even, and that's what I even watching that last night. I said I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all like Boots and this and that. I don't even see Boots beating Errol Spence. Not that Errol Spence would just fall last night, because
Mm-mm.
ain't no telling. I never seen Boots in no dogfight like that. I ain't never seen Boots get touched like that by anybody. I never even
Mm-mm.
seen that many somebody throw that many punch at Boots or Crawford.
And that's what separates Earl from the rest. He's the most accurate welterweight, and he throws the most punches for any welterweight.
And then
He
I
has
was
the
watching
most
too.
jabs.
I was watching too with the Stanosis versus Bhutan. I'm like, Stanosis will get whooped too. The
Both of them
fuck?
get whooped. Get fucking destroyed, bro. They can't fuck. None of them dudes at 147 is fucking with EJ, bro. He got to go up to get the smoke. He'll beat Jamel ass too, bro. The Jamel that fought Castano, he'll whoop his ass too. And I
You think
fuck with
EJ? You
Charlo.
said EJ beat him too?
Yes, he'll beat the Jamel that fought Castano, and I think he'll beat Jamel anyways. They know what go down in that gym.
I know.
You know,
Brian
you
Custer
know
know too. He was there.
Yep. And I know Extreme Willpower. What's up, man? That's my nigga. But you Team Bud, but I'm Team Spence, bro. And we gonna see when that fight happen, bro.
You
It's
know
all
what they
love.
tried to say to me, Alan?
What?
Somebody tried to say that I was a motherfucking flip flopper. That's what they tried to say I was. They
It's
tried to say
okay,
I
bro.
was a flip flopper, bro. I'm like, bro, I've been drawing pictures of Errol Spence since like 2015. I mean 17.
You be drawing pictures of both of them, bro. Spence and
Since
Bud.
and but they want to make it seem like this is some Crip and blood shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
They want to
course.
make it seem like, oh, you can't be a fan of both. You can be a fan of both, but I'm riding with Team Spence, not just based off of popularity, based off of skill set and what I've seen for the past fucking what 5 years.
Facts. And regardless of how I talk, I am a fan of Bud. I just can't rock with the moves that he's made and the comments that his team makes. It's a lot of sucker shit that goes on around that camp and around his moves. So I like him as a fighter, but obviously I'm from Texas, from fucking Dallas, so I rock with EJ. But
Hell yeah.
I make that shit known. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I've been having EJ stopping him, and like I said, that Ugas performance is gonna make it clear that EJ is gonna fucking stop him. I don't know what's gonna happen when Bud gets hit with shit that EJ was throwing on fucking Ugas, throwing punches from every angle, every type of fucking
Every
the
angle, turning that dude around, catching his punches and throwing punches back.
fucking bullying the bigger dude. Ugas is the bigger dude.
Shout out to the dude, Rebel Life Boxer. What's going on, man?
What's up,
What
bro?
up? What up, fam? I got a question though. Like I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to distinguish like the Bud Dig Riders from how is the people that support Bud Dig Riders, but the ones that support Errol not. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Look, I could break that down. There's extreme Bud fans who tend
Really?
who tend to not to pay attention to what exactly like this dude's doing, like signing with that guy Daniel Kinningham, man. Let's keep it. Let's call it what it is, man. That shit is bogus, man. Him signing with Bob Arum back to back, we couldn't co-sign that shit, and now him suing Bob Arum. It's like, dude, come on, man. Come
Oh
on, man.
yeah.
Like we can't rock with those moves, dude. But
I
you a
mean,
hell of a fighter.
I I ride on that. I understand that absolutely. But I'm thinking like a lot of people be saying it like on the aspect of um like homeboy just said he think he gonna stop him whatever. I mean everybody entitled to their opinion, but I I'm gonna tell you like this. Like last night. I wasn't impressed, bro. You know, I wasn't impressed because he
Speak
was
your
punching
mind.
on a nigga all night, a nigga that wasn't doing shit. So I'm like, he wasn't really like a a dude that was really throwing iron back at the nigga. So I'm looking at it like, all right, he just punching on this nigga. This is like me in the schoolyard beating up somebody and he ain't
Nah,
doing shit to me. So I'm looking at it like everybody like, oh, you the man because you smoke son. But everybody like, oh, but you smoked him because he wasn't really doing shit back to you.
I
why
get
you
So
think he
I
wasn't
get
throwing?
what you're
Why you
saying. You
think
know
he
what?
wasn't
You know
throwing
I
shit
get what
back
you're
though?
saying.
If
I
you
get
got
what you're
them
why
body
wasn't
saying.
he throwing?
shots, them hellacious body shots, and them fucking hooks and uppercuts coming back at you for fucking 10+ rounds, you think you gonna throw shit back?
Hell,
Of
nah,
course.
I would want to throw those shit back. I would just keep it 100 because
You
that
gonna
shit.
get knocked the fuck
Right.
out.
Then that
You're
mean
gonna
he ain't
get
no
knocked out.
dog then. That mean he not
No,
fighting no
Ugas is a
dog.
fucking dog, bro. Let's not
That's, you know what?
downplay that
I
shit,
agree.
bro.
I agree
Ugas is a
with you,
fucking
bro.
dog. Let's not
I
downplay that shit at all because
So then
no.
if he was a dog, he would have been throwing shots. Why you curling up? A real dog don't curl up. You go all out on your shield. Don't curl up. Don't stand in the middle of the ring and get
I'm
punched
gonna
on
keep
like
it
a
100
bag.
with
Throw
you.
your shit. The way I'm looking at it before the fight, he's staring him down like he ready to go to war with this thing, and he get in the ring and get folded up. And
I
it's
agree.
levels
I
to this
agree.
shit, bro. I
I
agree. It's
agree
levels to this shit,
100%.
and they saw the level that Ugas is a great fighter, but I've been saying Earl Spence is a better fighter.
yeah, but
Ugas was
here's the
throwing
thing.
some shit though.
I agree
He threw some
100%.
shit.
But you know
In the rec,
why? The
mm-hmm.
reason why I agree is because Errol took the dog out of that nigga.
Exactly, bro. He break his
That's
fucking
what the
will,
fuck
bro.
happened, man. It's not like this
So
dude came there to lay down.
right, so
Errol
if it's
Spence
levels,
made that nigga lay down.
if it's levels, right? So then that means he levels below Errol, and I agree. So you think Bud gonna do the same thing in that ring that Ugas is doing?
No,
I'm
No,
not gonna
I said it
stand
no,
was
there.
gonna be
no, he's not.
competitive. I said
You
it was
know what
Right,
gonna
I
be
think Buzz gonna
competitive, but
do?
Earl gonna break him down just like he
You know
did
what
right.
I
Brown
think
Cook.
Buzz? You know what I think Buzz gonna do? Buzz gonna go in there and try to make it a dog fight. And then when he see Errol got more bite,
Hmm.
he gonna fold. He gonna fold.
One thing
Hey,
about Bud
He
is he
gonna
got too
fold
much dog in him for his own good.
for his
I've said
He don't
own
I've
gotta
said
fight
good.
that.
like that, but
I,
he got too much dog in him.
no, I've
That's what
said
I
that.
believe.
I've said that. I've said he got a lot of dogs sometimes for his own good. But see, here's the thing, man. People been saying like, Bud ain't really. They saying he ain't fought nobody. So that mean I'm interpreting it like he ain't fight no real dogs. So we ain't really see where his dog is yet. Then
I mean, we
that's
seen it in the Porter fight.
That
right,
yeah, it's true. Regardless of how people feel about the Porter fight, he stopped them.
Yeah,
right.
You know what
he
I mean?
stopped him, but that work rate was sure giving him problem. Now
Now
match
it
Oh,
that work
was,
rate with somebody with some pop at the end of their punches.
and he's a better fighter. He's more athletic than Sean Porter.
right.
He's stronger than Sean Porter. He's bigger than Sean Porter. I
Hmm.
think it's gonna be a great fight, bro. You know
Oh,
what I mean? I give Bud all the respect in the world. You know what I
oh
mean?
yeah. Hey, me too, man. Hey, listen. A lot of people seen the thing like I hate Errol Spence, and I'm like, bro, if motherfuckers could check my channel and they'll see where I was giving Bud a lot of. I was coming down on him like a ton of bricks, and I bigged up Errol when he was about to fight Danny. I'm like, oh shit, motherfucker look dangerous. It's about to be a wrap, all type of shit. So then I started looking at certain things. And I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm looking at like he flip flopped on his words. He's saying this and that. Now he came out and called out Bud, and I told people, yo, this is what I want from Bud. This is what I want from Errol. I made a video and I said I want to hear them both talk their shit, and they doing exactly what I want them to do. You know what
Facts, bro. Facts. It's all good, bro. I
Hey,
understand.
I'm saying?
You
hey,
know what I mean? It's
What
cool.
Errol said last night? He said, "Say less, nigga.
Yeah.
Say
Facts.
less."
This what I've been trying to tell these
Woo!
people, bro. This what I've been trying to tell him, bro. Earl Spence is a man of his word. He done everything he said to. He done had some missteps, and they were his fault. You know what I mean? The car accident was his fault. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna sit up here and act like that man is perfect. Like he don't make mistakes. You know what I mean? But
that's a
he,
fact.
he ain't never faltered in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He shows you his levels. He shows you how great he is as a fighter.
Let's
He's
keep it
not
100.
unbeatable.
When
He got
Canelo fought those guys in a row, you know what the fans said? That man need to take a break. He needs a break. That's why they was agreeing with that Macaboo fight because it was like, oh, Canelo needs a break. Errol Spence, in his situation, that's somebody who actually really need a break. But his fans wasn't calling for that. He wasn't calling for it. He jumped straight in there with Danny Garcia. He jumped
them
straight
fucking
in there with
dogs, bro.
Nunes.
That's what I respect, and that's what separates us from these other weird ass niggas. These weird ass quote unquote fans, bro. They be co-signing all that weak ass shit. No, you put him in there with dogs. If he the number one pound for pound fighter, you show us why he the number one pound for pound fighter. You put him in there with motherfuckers that we might not think he can beat. Not these weak ass Euro fucking bums. Errol Spence ain't never fought no fucking European bums, bro.
And they call it a super fight.
Exactly. He ain't never fought no fucking Conor Benz and no David Ajanesians and acted like he the motherfucking cream of the crop, bro. Kell
He
Brook,
ain't ducking no
Lamont Peterson,
Avenesians.
facts. Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and now Ugas and Crawford. I've been saying this, bro. He becomes the undisputed champion of the world. That's a better run than Canelo's undisputed run, and that'll
It
put him
is.
number one
And
pound for pound.
somebody try to put that on bad boxing takes on Twitter. And people was like, ah, nah, fuck all that shit. Nah, nigga, this is some real shit. You fuck what you're talking about because we don't care about that Canelo. This is some real life, organic superstardom shit. It's not
Fact.
no manufactured. It wasn't manufactured. It was organic. He had his days when he was being the young dude sparring with Mayweather. He had his days where he was coming up the rankings, nigga, fighting on Spike TV and shit. He had
Fighting
his
fucking
fucking, you know what I'm
facts,
saying?
bro.
He had his days. This is some organic, real organic grassroots stardom that Errol Spence has. It's
What's
not
good, D?
it's not like that oh, you a white complected Mexican, so we just gonna put you on the undercard of the biggest star in boxing right away.
Because black fighters don't get that same luxury. You know, we don't get promoted as the pretty boy, the handsome guy. We work for that shit. We put our shit out there and we fight for that shit. You know what I mean? Earl Spence fought for all that shit, bro. He wanted the smoke coming out of the fucking amateurs. He was chasing Kell Brook, went to Europe, you know, was in some adversity, then pieced his ass up and then broke that motherfucker down.
Exactly.
He fought Sean Porter tooth and nail, it beat him at his own game. Fucking off a car wreck, beat Danny Garcia. And it's funny how people tried to say Danny Garcia ain't shit, but now look at who's trying to fight him. The fuck out of here, bro. Quit playing with my dog. Quit playing with Earl Spence, bro. And I'm so fucking hyped, bro, because I've been waiting for this fight. I wish I could have went. I could have went, but you know, obviously I'm on duty, so I can't right now. But
Shit, it's nigga, it'll always be a next time. Errol Spence gonna be champion for a long time. And then we talking about him going up to another weight class. Them pictures of Errol Spence when he was like a couple weeks ago coming down to 147, he looked like he was at least 154, 157.
mhm.
Man, I said, dude, can you imagine Errol Spence, the unified junior welterweight champion? Either my boy gonna have to go up or it's gonna be some problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause fucking Bud, that fight's gonna be his last fight at 147. Then he gonna move up.
That's probably gonna be Bud's last fight. Period. Errol Spence put it on
Facts.
his ass. You'll
Put
never
it on
know.
his ass. Put his ass down in the fucking dirt. Another man down. See,
Woo.
when he put him in that deep water, it's gonna be something, bro. And when that fight get announced, bro, you know I'm all over it, bro. I'm all over that shit, bro. It's gonna be such a great fucking fight, bro. Both them dudes is gonna show their ass out and they gonna fight their asses off until you know Bud gets knocked out. But
You said it's coming.
it's coming, bro. I'm telling you, it's coming. I can feel it, bro. I can feel it. I'm so excited, bro. And Earl Spence is not gonna be that dude that's gonna cry. Bud can't start slow against EJ, cause EJ gonna be digging in his body, digging in his ass, bro. Bud's gonna have to start faster. He's gonna have to put that work in because Earl
You know, I
Spence
think
gonna
Bud's gonna
put.
try to do. Bud's gonna try to dog him, try to make it like Hagler Hearns. Like as soon as the fight come on, he gonna try to jump on him. But Errol Spence gonna be like, all right, man, we just gonna be some jumping niggas. And you know what I said?
What?
I feel like, man, we need to write a letter to the commission, man. What's up? Can you make this about 15 rounds, please?
Both the dudes can go 15
Please,
rounds
they can
now.
go 15 rounds. Can y'all make it 15 rounds, please? Say all I'm gonna say is the second Bud gets tired,
Oh,
it's
facts.
over.
Second, the second he get hurt, it's gonna be some shit. Cause Earl gonna jump on his ass. And the thing I didn't like about the fight was with Ugas is Earl was lunging. He was lunging a lot, and I'm like I was looking at it like this ain't the Earl that I'm used to. But at the end of the day, he still was. It's been a long time. It's been a layoff, and he still was able to get Ugas out of there. He still was able to make Ugas quit. Well, not quit, but he was still able to break his will. You know what I mean? So this is going to be the best version of Earl we've
technically,
ever seen.
technically, it's a TKO, but I feel like, man, he's showing signs of I ain't want no more of this. I'm telling you, he felt the body shots. They say he broke a rib. A rib, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Broke his fucking orbital bone. I think he broke his
Who
nose too.
who is this? Errol Roy Jones Jr. Spence breaking niggas' ribs.
He be tearing niggas up. Like, look at fucking Danny. Look at Kell Brook. Look at Lamont Peterson. Look at Ugas.
And you know what? I was watching the Errol Spence media workout. Not the one where he was wearing a hat, but the one where he was wearing those old school gloves,
Mm-hmm.
the 1910 Everlast gloves.
Yeah.
I was watching that, and the combinations he was throwing on the punching bag, he did that to Ugas in round five, and it was just like, it was just like I think that's how he broke his ribs, because if you've seen Errol Spence, he likes to jab, jab, then hook to the body and come back to the jab and throw that crazy left hook and dip under. Man, he did that shit, man. He was breaking that dude down. It was just like, whoo.
Them combinations is a motherfucker, Art. Like, the way he throw them combinations, he throw them hard and with mean intentions, and they don't stop coming. He gonna hit you. He gonna loop it around. He gonna go to the body. He gonna hit you straight down the pipe. He gonna come with the angles, and he gonna come with them heavy 5, 6 punch combinations.
But you know what I don't like, man?
What?
You know what I don't like, man?
Uh,
I don't like when these fans they turn around and say, "What? I didn't say Yugas was gonna win. Who said Yugas was gonna win? Nobody said that.
and
Nobody said that at all, bro. You tripping?" I'm like, nigga. So I'm just making shit up. I'm just making it up, huh?
I
Y'all
seen
was
the
not
fucking
saying that
comments, bro.
Yugas was gonna win this fucking fight.
Dudes were saying Lucas is gonna stop Spence. Mark my words. Like, fuck out of here, bro. These they so flip floppy. Stand with your pick. If you wrong, you wrong. At least you made it. You put your pick out there. A lot of dudes they don't put their picks out there because they going against the opposition. Then when the dude win, they want to switch sides and shit.
So the dude, Slim. You know what I'm saying? You know who
Fuck.
Slim is?
Yeah, I know who Slim is.
So he said some crazy shit about Errol Spence, bro. Like these guys are just like out of control, man. They saying that the fight fixed. They saying that
Get the fuck, bro. And I got suspended, but these weird ass niggas is still on Twitter talking that bullshit. They
talking that.
lucky, bro. They lucky I'm not on Twitter right now, cause I'll make it motherfucking. Where I'll be showing my fucking ass, bro. And when that fight get made and Bud get stopped, I'm gonna show my motherfucking ass even more.
If
I'm
that
gonna tag
when that
him.
fight get made and Bud gets stopped, you know what they're gonna say?
What? Oh, Bud was past his prime. Bud
God,
was getting out there. He
well,
was
Bud,
old,
you
man.
know, he had undisputed first.
Yeah,
That was gonna
facts.
be about who had it first.
Well, Bud, he got pound for pound hands and pound for pound feet, and he can make Jesus go backwards, and he can do this and he can do that. We gonna
You know what's
see.
gonna
We gonna
happen?
see.
Bud's gonna get whooped by Errol, and Bud's gonna become a great trainer.
Oh yeah, he does have longevity in the sport. Like let
That's
me
what's gonna happen.
like don't make. I'm not trying to make it seem like I just hate the dude, Bud, but I ride for mine, bro. And
Right. I thought this was like, don't y'all look at boxing like a team sport? Don't y'all look at it like that? Or is it just nah?
nah, bruh. And fucking Max was talking about some Spence is fucked. We gonna see, nigga. We gonna see. I don't. I can't like.
Ah, that's fucking that's nah. I
That
know
shit
that.
not gonna age well. That's not gonna age well. Cause you got
Dudes just be trying to like trying to capture the viewers' attentions and shit. It's like that's not gonna happen. Like on some shock value shit.
it's just
That's
weird to me how a lot of them dudes like them weirdos, and this isn't at Max, cause Max is
yeah.
cool.
Not Max. He cool people.
It's a lot of those other dudes. They weird racists and they coons. They gravitate towards Bud and they hate Spence. I saw like a Twitter thread a few weeks ago. It's just like a lot of them UK dudes. They don't like Spence because he represents the flashy American style. He wears chains and jewelry and all this stuff, and he represents that culture. And it's just like I know what you're trying to say. Just say it.
They like to say he's such a bad person, mate, because he was driving his car extremely fast, mate, trying to kill people. I'm just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
It's like, bruh, like that man ain't perfect, but everybody do things. You know what I mean? And you're gonna hold it over his head for the rest of his life.
Like he
You
got
know,
a felony.
and like people like that, they doing worse things. They doing things that criminal shit. You know, they not holding Daniel Kinahan accountable. You know, fucking crime lord and shit, fucking drug lords and shit. Y'all not trying to hold them accountable, but you trying to hold a fighter that made a mistake accountable. Get up,
But
get the
let's
fuck.
not forget the same bigots that claim to love Bud, but were shitting on him when he was ESPN pound for pound over Canelo.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
like him until he was beneath Canelo. Facts. But D Hive, you know what time it is when it comes to these guys.
Hey D. Why don't you just join the live, bro? Just join the live. I ain't talked to you in a minute, bro.
Yeah, join the line said JoJo Diaz under investigation for sex crimes against minors. That's just wild. And then the feds, man, what do you think about this shit, brother Allen?
That's
About
wild, bro. That's
about
crazy.
the government, you know what I'm saying? Our government, not their government, our government has a bounty on each of these niggas for 5 million. And Tyson Fury, I read an article and it said that Bob Arum told Tyson Fury that he needs to go get uh, legal representation ASAP.
Oh, he does. That was not a good look at all. I watched that boxing in the mob documentary, shooting up them weigh-ins, being banned from coming over here to now having a bounty on your head, 5 million apiece,
Dead
being
or
involved
alive,
in boxing. A lot of fighters co-signing, a lot of media co-signing this dude, and Al Heyman gets shit on for being somebody that just makes fights, does good business,
they called this nigga the Black Hitler.
and that doesn't get checked. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
But it got checked when what's his name called. He sent the N word in them emails.
yeah.
What did
I
Al
see it.
Heyman do to you for you to call him the N word?
Exactly. It's just that hate in their heart. It's what they're about, bro.
It's just the thought of a Negro, and that's why I try to tell people that it's just the thought of a Negro having being in a position of power.
Oh yeah, it's crazy to me. Like, dude's not a criminal. Al Heyman is a businessman. He's graduated from Harvard, a school that people hold in such high esteem until it's a black dude. It's like it's just weird.
Said Al Heyman got the undisputed fight game on lockdown. Y'all said y'all love undisputed, right?
Facts. Jermell Charlo, Earl Spence, Stephen Fulton has a chance to become undisputed. Who else? Damn, I can't. Who else? Shit, Canelo became undisputed on
Charlo,
Showtime.
Charlo, Errol, Fulton. Um, shit, man. But Canelo need to drop them fucking belts, dude.
I ain't been, privy to what he been doing. Probably been the same bullshit. I seen he's gonna fight Bivol. That's gonna be a good fight. I
If
think Bivol
Canelo,
can beat him.
if Canelo loses to Bivol, they better do him like they did Rigo, and strip him at a lower weight class. Because that's what they did. They stripped Rigo when he lost to Lomachenko in a different weight class. How does that even make any sense?
Oh yeah, Devin Haney finna fight Cam Pussies. Like
Oh yeah. How did you feel when that shit came along?
I was like, let's go. Devin Haney's gonna be the youngest undisputed champion. Let's go, cause he gonna put him on him. Gonna whoop his ass, bro. All this disrespectful shit Cambosa's been talking about, using the N word, calling Devin Haney boy every chance he get, all this weird flip floppy shit.
What's going on, brother Julius?
Art man, Allen, what's up with y'all, man?
What's up,
Man,
Julius?
happy
How you doing?
birthday to you, brother.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
appreciate that, man.
I
Thank
hope
you.
you out there enjoying your 26th birthday, man. I remember when I was 26 year old, man.
Yeah, hey, it makes me smile when you say 26, cause I'm gonna tell you something, man. Those are some great times, man. And I tell everybody, don't take those times for granted. Just go ahead and live your life and try to do it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And
That's what
do it
I'm doing.
good when you're young, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely,
That's
man.
what
Definitely.
I'm doing, man. I'm about to fly out to Cali this month.
That's good.
Hell yeah, I'm about to wear some custom made. I'm about to wear this new EJ shit I'm working on right now out there.
Absolutely. Hey, that EJ thing, man, like it ain't a shirt yet. So it should be your shirt. The one where he got the Grim Reaper knocking at people's door. I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
seen I seen that. I
I
seen
like
that.
that. I
I
like
I
that.
seen
see
that.
that. That
I
shit
But
was
what do you
hard,
think
bro.
about that fight though?
buy that. Um, I thought to give the breakdown, Earl did exactly what he would do, which would to a guy that's gonna stand in front of you. You know what I'm saying? He turned him, he jabbed him. It took him a while to get his timing and everything down pat. You know what I'm saying? Because Earl timing was off. Double talking, bro.
Yeah.
All right, look, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because I want to
No,
hear his breakdown.
but yeah, I fuck with Errol Spence. He did his thing, man, in that fight, dude. I just love the way that he was able to control the pace. He was able to break Yuga's down with the body shots and the uppercuts, pick Yuga's head right back up when he thought this shit was gonna be one of those wars where they just leaning against each other.
I love his fucking output. I love when he gets into that mode where he just is just having his
Just
way
keep on going, just keep on
and
going.
just throwing punches like he did with Lamont Peterson. But I feel like that's one of his greatest aspects is his stamina, is his output. Like I said before, he throw the most punches out of any welterweight. He lands the most jabs out of any welterweight. He's one of the most accurate punchers at welterweight. And they try to say this dude is basic because he ain't flashy and shit. He can basically whoop your ass. That's what he can do.
God damn. I'm telling you, dude. And I'm just like, I was thinking to myself that with that type of work rate, I wouldn't be surprised if he stops motherfucking Bud. Because Eric
It,
Porter, think about it. Porter had Bud going all across the damn ring trying to get him off of him. I'm like, dude, you ain't gonna win a fight like that, especially if the fight is at the Cowboy Stadium. Where do you think that fight's gonna be at if they fight at?
maybe Vegas, maybe the Cowboy Stadium. I think they might try to have it at a neutral ground. Um,
Think so?
it it wouldn't be good for Bud to be in Dallas. Maybe not because of what happened last time. Um, but I feel like it don't matter where it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a good ass fight. And like
Where
you
was he at
said,
last time that they was barking at him?
remember the Danny Garcia fight? He was at the Danny Garcia fight. That's why I think he didn't want to come to the fucking. I don't know why Bernie because Bernie said he the reason why he wasn't coming, but I feel like you know having it be so open, more fans, more people rooted for EJ. I don't think he wanted to experience what
Yeah, I
happened
wouldn't do
the
that. I
last
wouldn't do
time.
that. I wouldn't do that because niggas be there drunk. Oh, that's Bud. They really on some fan shit, but they gonna talk shit anyways.
Exactly. I don't think that's a good look, but
They gonna be like, yeah,
it
fuck
might
you, Bud. Fuck you, nigga. Bud
all
have to,
that
but that's gonna fuck around make the fight
unnecessary
bigger.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if he would have gotten that ring
Nah,
now.
yeah, if he would have got in the ring though, for real, or if he was there and somebody tried to have an altercation with him and Bud had security or whatever.
See, I
Not
feel like
saying, not saying that it go get too out of hand, but just the fact that them just going at it or having some type of encounter will make the fight bigger because people will be like, oh, you remember that one time? Because people still reverting to that old ass video of them with Errol wearing that red Nike fit.
oh yeah, and the fucking body language
They need a
expert.
new situation where they're face to face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, And it shows with Earl's energy now because he was silently putting all the pieces together to the plan. That's why he didn't really have to do all this shit. Now he can pop his shit. Now he gonna talk his shit like everybody wants him to. So you need to keep that same energy, and he's doing that. You know what I mean? He's calling Bud out.
I love
He
the way
said,
how Errol's so fucking transparent. Like he's not like Canelo Alvarez telling these dudes, "Oh, go fight each other." No, he's like, "This is what I'm gonna do, and this is who I'm gonna fight." Oh, the person that y'all all want me to fight, I'm gonna fight him. I'm not gonna jump up and wait and say I'm fighting somebody that's a legacy fight.
and my whole thing is that as long as the fight is getting made, as long as the fight's gonna happen, like I've always been that sentiment of Canelo. He can fight Charlo. He can fight Benavidez. He can fight somebody that we want him to fight. You know what I mean? And I'll be cool with it. I'm not one of them dudes that's gonna say, "Oh, he only has to fight Charlo." That's not how legacies are made.
What if
That's
Errol says, "Fuck the Terrence Crawford fight. I'm gonna go up and fight Julian J. Rock Williams." What would
oh
you say?
boy, they'll be on there. I'd be like, bro, that's bullshit, Earl. And I
You'd be like,
fuck with
"That's some
Earl.
bull." But wouldn't you wouldn't say, what if I replied and said, "No, that's a legacy because he's going up a weight to fight another guy, and then he's gonna fight some secondary champion."
I would say no, that's not because you got somebody that people want to see you fight in 147. You know what I mean? And
So what if this is scenarios like this? Motherfucking Errol Spence doesn't fight Bud. He goes up and fight J Rock. And then after fighting J Rock, somehow Tim Zoo gets the belt. And he fight Tim Zoo for a belt. Instead of
complete
fighting Crawford.
bullshit.
Instead of fighting Crawford.
Bullshit.
You say it's bullshit, but how? He will be fighting another champion at a higher weight class.
That's not the champion we wanted to see him fight. A Tim Zoo fight ain't gonna do shit for your legacy. A Bud Crawford fight's gonna do it for your legacy.
And that's why when it's all said and done, motherfucking Errol Spence, his resume, his rap sheet gonna be looking way better than Canelo's, because we talking about you fighting the best in the world, not just fucking white guys. Dude, if Canelo lose to Bivol, that would be like the worst thing that could happen to his career. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know why? Especially if he gets slept, it'll be bad because you're supposed to have fights with Benavidez and Charlo and shit. Like those are the guys that you're supposed to lose to if you were gonna go out. Not to a guy like Bivol. Like what are you even doing at 175 trying to fight this dude?
Exactly. You are the undisputed champion at 168, but you going up to fight Bivol. The fuck out. This is why when it comes down to it and you really think about it, people don't talk about Canelo like that. Like,
I do, and I get called. They say I'm the most anti-Mexican guy on Twitter.
but let them talk about Earl, Bud, Shakur. I could name names till the fucking sun go down because I see this shit daily.
These dudes carry
You know what I
Shakur
mean?
Davis's mugshot as their Abbey picture.
It's that one. There was that one dude. His name is like Dave Kinahan or something. That weird dude.
Yeah,
That dude. And there's like I know there's dudes with Jamel's mugshot as their profile picture on
yeah,
Twitter.
I remember. I remember. Polo had that as no, not Polo. This guy named According to Boxing had it. Fuck that guy.
You
But
fucking
yeah,
weirdos, bro.
weirdos, straight fucking weirdos, dude.
I ain't never seen no fatherless shit like that in my life.
I know. And these niggas be hating on Errol Spence for having a fucking a decent life, a good life. Like, having a mother and a father in the house and shit like that, and being raised right. They feel like that's a weakness compared to Bud.
That's some weird shit too. Niggas is saying that. That's weird.
Like they
Like,
trying to say Bud is too real more street than Errol.
fuck cares, bro. That's not street shit. Don't win fights. You can come in the ring with a fucking Glock and start spraying niggas. You throw your hands.
Exactly.
That's
Like
that weird. That's that
like
nigga shit
me
art.
and me and D Hive got into it with these dudes on Twitter because I had posted a fucking picture or screenshot of this account who had like some type of collage photo of Keith Thurman and his wife and Errol Spence with his wife, and they said, "Oh, sometimes love will get you killed," type shit. And I was like, "What type of weird shit is this?"
Some weird
Right?
shit, bro.
And then
Some dumb shit.
people was like, "Oh, art man, oh, you talk about niggas' wives and shit." I'm like, "No, can you not see the shit that I'm posting? I'm posting how weird Bud fans is." And then Bud fans just start coming at me and D Hive talking about some, "Oh, why y'all worry about niggas' wives and shit?" This weird shit, bro. Bud fans, it's like they don't even think logical. Instead of looking at the bigger picture, they start coming at you on some stupid shit. Like, bro, can we talk
Isn't
about
Bud
the
married?
life, man? Yeah, and
Doesn't
that's
Bud
why
have a family?
it didn't make any sense. It
So
didn't
what
make
you're saying is Earl Spence and Bud would get quote unquote, you know,
exactly.
it's that, and that's that shit I'm glad I got away from for a few months, a few weeks, because that shit is like, I came back
I,
to it art and I was just like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? I see why I don't really get on here like that no
so,
more,
so
because I
what it was, I'm gonna keep it 100, Allen. So after the Wilder Fury shit, it's just like niggas start showing their true colors. They start getting off code and just start hating on other black folks doing their thing, and then like it's just weird, bro. It's like they start turning to like some gossiping Wendy Williams ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what is this? We're supposed to be talking about how corrupt this fucking boxing game is. I don't know. It's and then like I don't know. People just start I don't know acting real weird, trying to get interviews and shit. So they willing to accept all weird shit, like letting this guy VV talk. You know him, VV.
yeah,
Yeah, like dude, I don't know, man. Shit's just weird.
that nigga's weird. It's like fucking, it's too many of them weird ass niggas on there, bro. And that's why I fuck
Too,
with the select few
too
that I
many.
fuck with on Twitter. Well, I can't now because I got suspended, but you know,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't be doing too much. Only thing I'm trying to do, man, is just sell my hoodies and talk this boxing shit. You feel me? I'm not here to make
because when
any
you,
all that bullshit. We're supposed to be helping each
like,
other grow. You
we
know what I'm
got
saying?
lives to live, bro. It's like
Got lives to fucking live.
I don't got time to be partaking in that shit that niggas be partaking with every day. Like no, like I got problems. You know, I got things I need to do. I got a life. You know
I
what I
got
mean?
I got a life. I got a kid on the way. All types of shit.
Oh, you got a kid on the way?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, bro. You good? You know you're gonna be a great black father.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Good foundation of Black American father. Hell yeah. Hey, and because I started saying that shit on boxing Twitter, I got motherfuckers saying FBA on boxing Twitter and saying got Mexican dudes calling themselves foundational Mexicans and shit. It's
See,
weird.
that's that shit, bro. That weird shit. That shit is weird. It's like when the
You go to their
LBBC got
bio,
created.
foundational brown Mexican.
They want all the rhythm, but not the blues. So
Yeah, because now they looking at because at first they're looking at fighters like if he's black, they're just all the same, right? And then we start breaking it down like, dude, there's a difference between FBA fighters like Wilder, Charlo, and I know Spence is part Jamaican, but he's still FBA. You know, fucking Spence, and I'm like, dude, you notice the difference between their behavior and guys like Anthony Joshua and fucking Dillian White? It's not the same.
yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
apparent. Them
Like
dudes
that
want to be over here.
shit with Dillian White and him and AJ's pops talking about the slave ships and shit. Slave contracts. Dude, Wilder,
That was Dean. That was fucking Barry Hearn, Eddie Hearn's dad.
yeah,
He
that's
that
what
said
I say.
that.
Pops,
He just laughing at that shit like it was funny.
bro. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah, what the fuck you just say?
I remember just recently I was at work and I don't know what we were doing, but I was talking to this woman and I ended up doing something for her nice. But you know what I'm saying, somebody ain't had to do, but I just did it nice out of just being the type of character I am. She said, "Oh, thank you, man. You're a very smart boy." And I know she's older than me, like in her fucking 60s. But I'm like, I'm a man. And she was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that." But I just corrected her right then and there because it's like, I gotta let it be. I'm gonna let it be known. I don't play that shit.
Mm-mm.
I don't care how old you are compared to me.
Yeah,
I ain't no boy. I'm about to
I'm a
have a boy.
man.
I'm a grown ass man.
Hmm.
But you see them over there, them type of dudes. Not all of them, but I'm just saying them type of dudes would accept that type of shit. Like Dillian White, like hell no, fuck that. You know
This
what
is
I
why.
would say if I was Dillian White in that situation?
What?
He's if he would have said, "Yeah, we used to do like slave contracts or whatever," I'd have been like, "Well, shit, I'm motherfucking well, shit, my contract like the Nat Turner fucking contract.
Facts.
The fuck you talking about, nigga? That's what my contract like, nigga. Somebody had to
And
get
this is
killed.
why fighters like EJ and Wilder and Tank are held in such high regard by us, is because they're for the culture. They stand with the culture. You know what I mean? Like they're not against it. Like I'm gonna be real with you.
Errol
Jamel
Spence,
and Jamal, I fuck
my,
with
my,
him.
but I was just going to
Oh
say
god.
one of the first people to retweet the picture of Tyson Fury's floppy ass gloves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you see the champ, Wilder, he posted the fucking pay-per-view for Earl and
Yeah,
Ugas. That
that's
fucking repertoire. I love that brotherhood, bro. And when that dude, one of them dudes, like tried to get Earl to say something bad about Wilder, he was like, "No, bro, what are you talking about?"
what you talking about, nigga. Like this is wild. This is fucking Spence versus Yuga. It's not Wilder versus anybody. Wilder chilling.
Exactly. And this is what's gonna make that fight between him and Bud so much better, is because we support Earl and we stand up for Earl. We support Bud and we stand up for Bud too. Bud be on some weird shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the reasons why I'm more of an EJ fan too.
But
But I
I
still support the
stick up.
dude.
When it comes to the whole racial bias lawsuit, I feel that shit
Hmm.
most definitely. And that was and the Bud fans wasn't doing this on Twitter. When Bud announced that he was suing Bob Arum, I was the first person going and looking at Bob Arum's history.
Niggas, one of them niggas said he was wrong. He was wrong for doing that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Weird ass nigga, bro. It's like these niggas are fans until some real shit pop off. Like, ain't that your guy? Ain't you supposed to support him?
But your boy to the end. Oh no, I just like the entertaining part. I don't like when you talking about going against Massimo.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're a fucking bitch. You're a straight bitch. And that's why they suspended me, because that's what I did. Like, I called the dude coon and shit, because he is a coon, like straight up and down, no semantics. He's a fucking sambo ass nigga, like tap dancing ass nigga.
They
Be
my
fucking.
page too, man, where they actually suspended my whole like account in where I couldn't even get on Twitter no more. Like I literally had to like get my trade Twitters with my uncle type shit. Not trade really. He just gave me it because he don't be on Twitter.
Yeah, I gotta get a new email and a new phone number just to get on Twitter, and I
Yeah,
don't really be talking like that.
but they be letting people say the N word. They be putting all types of porn on this bitch. Like what type?
Exactly. Type of shit is that? All these racist motherfuckers, all these weirdos that be posting weird shit. Y'all let them stay on there? Like, the fuck
All
out of
types.
here. And I'm gonna get that shit appealed. Try to get back on Twitter, but like
Nah,
what I
they not.
said, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna try, but if not, I'm not getting on Twitter anymore. Fuck Twitter.
It's not even worth. It's not
It's
even worth.
not.
The only reason why I be on it because that helps me sell money, me get money. You know what I'm saying? Sell my hoodies and shit like that.
Yeah, I
That
feel
for
you.
that aspect, I don't really care for like, and that's what I be laughing at people. They be like, "Oh, art man care about likes and this." And that. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck about no likes, nigga. Only thing I like if I hear my Shopify ringtone go off, that's what the fuck I like. You know what I mean?
It's not about it's not about the number of supporters. It's about the loyal supporters. You know what I
Lord's,
mean? Because you get people that can put out for you, that'll put out for you, because they know you put out quality. It don't matter if you got so many supporters, because not every supporter is going to be an active supporter. You know what I mean? So
yeah, be fans. I want supporters. People gonna spend money.
you got 10 people constantly giving you $100 every stream. If you stream 7 days a week versus having, you know, 100, 1,000, 100,000 people don't even give you $1.
Yes, or people give you fucking at least 300 every fucking hoodie, the design that you put out, just because
Mm-hmm.
oh your shit is quality merch.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's why I
man.
wouldn't trip, bro. I know they
I'm
be hating on you still.
I'm not tripping at all. I just be doing my thing though. But I'm proud of you, man. We came a long way, man. And people thought this shit was just gonna be over during the Wilder Fury shit. I'm like, bro, it's more than just Wilder Fury, bro.
Facts. Shit. Wilder, one of the reasons he the one of the reasons I got into boxing. Because one thing, the first things I noticed is that he was getting so much hate. And like, I was like, why is this black man getting all this hate? And I kind of realized that it's because he's black. Like, they hating on this dude solely off the fact that the way he speaks and the topics that he talks about, like, he's not afraid to cross that line and get into the
I was talking
reals.
to my OG, and he said that he feels like one of the biggest mistakes Wilder did was say that to this day stuff, because he felt like that put a target on his back.
I disagree.
You think so? You think it was just more than that?
No, it did definitely did put a target on his back, but I don't feel like it was a mistake.
Because he said that type of stuff, like saying that it makes it bigger than boxing. Now it's like you're a public figure. You know what I'm saying? You waking up the masses. You know, when it comes to
Hmm.
like influence, you know how they do Black American people who can influence the people to do right.
To
You know what I'm
research their
saying?
history, to look
Research
into
the history.
themselves.
Like
Hmm.
during the Wilder versus Fury build up 3, man, that was like the most united I've seen black boxing fans in a minute, bro. Motherfuckers was united like a motherfucker talking about. But some people were cooning, but it was easy to point out the coons. Easy.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It was easy. Said they really start going on wild after that to this day shit. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, after that, this one just became like, man, they wanted to see him lose. Like, did he say that before the Ortiz or after? No, this was after the Ortiz fight.
And I always respect the man that stays true to himself and his beliefs.
Wilder should have never gave Fury that rematch. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you guys something. So I was reading. Bob Arum gave an estimate of $8 million to Daniel Kinningham for the fights that he was involved in, which was Wilder versus Fury 2, Wilder versus Fury 3, uh, Otto Wallen fight. What do those fights have in common? Wilder versus Fury 2, Wilder versus Fury 3, and the Otto Wallen fight.
Motherfucker was cheating in them fights.
Motherfucker was cheating in the fight, and it didn't seem like the ring officials was like not on Wilder's side.
Mm-mm.
Really think about it. In the Otto Wallen fight, that fight should have been canceled. That should have been cut.
The ESPN broadcasters telling him he has a cut. It wasn't caused by a cut or some shit like that. Like they can't do
They was
that.
trying to say it's not from a punch. It was an
Yeah,
accidental, but the replay was clearly showing it was from a left hook.
and they're not
Man,
allowed to
I'm
do that.
telling you, the fact that this man is involved and was literally paid for those. What are you paying him consulting fees for? What did he do for you? What did y'all consult? What did y'all talk about? I honestly feel like, and no, and then Bob Arum said he stopped working with him because of his bullying tactics. Who the fuck was this guy bullying in the boxing industry? Hmm. Probably the Nevada State Commission, uh, fucking president, the guy who quickly denied investigating Wilder's claims, or maybe the WBC, another fucking organization that quickly denied Wilder's claims without any investigation. Actually, it just
Well,
gets deep, man. And I'm telling you, dude, when they doing this 30 for 30 shit of Tyson Fury and the mob and shit, man, they better not be like, well, we apologize to Deontay Wilder. Because they knew all along that this motherfucker was shady, bro. Facts.
and it's crazy because ain't nobody talking about Dillian White versus Tyson Fury.
They
Nobody.
not. They not. But they we know what they're talking about in Dillian White versus Tyson Fury. They talking about um they're talking about some why isn't Tyson Fury and them why are they not talking about this US fucking government putting $5 million on Tyson Fury's boxing advisor and the guy that y'all did business with. Bro, they said they blocked every question. Nobody even asked a question about that character
Hmm.
during a little press conference. Said that Kinahan consultant feed is code for he owns Tyson Fury and makes decisions on who he fights and what transpires in those fucking fights.
This
The
shit's so
fact that
wild, bro.
yeah, it's so fucking wild, dude. It's deep, and you know what? Sometimes I don't blame the people who don't believe it because if you don't have a certain type of level of critical thinking, you wouldn't truly understand, and that's why there's people who get gypped out here. You know what I'm saying? Because people just
Hmm.
don't understand how far the game will go, or what somebody would do to make $100 million.
And it's once you get that level of understanding, a lot of stuff starts to make more sense. That knowledge, that wisdom, and that understanding is going to open up your mind, your mind's eye. It's going to open up the way you think and your beliefs, and it's going to make connections that your mind wasn't making before. So,
Trust me, I'm not somebody who just knows everything. But one thing I do know for sure, there's crooks. When it comes to money, they're around. Nigga, if you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, you better expect foul play. You better expect it. When it comes to this sport, right? When cheating it happens in the sport, 9 times out of 10, isn't the mob involved? At least that's what the history books say.
yep,
Who's connected with the mob? Fucking Tyson Fury.
but the truth always comes to light. So, it don't matter
It
how much you try
always
to
comes.
relegate it, fucking hide it. The shit's going to come out, bro. And it's coming out now, and we're seeing it, and it's evident. So,
You know, we also said too, even after Wilder versus Fury 3, more stuff about Tyson Fury and what happened in that fight is going to come to light.
hmm, it's going to be interesting seeing this Dillian White and Tyson Fury fight. I'm not going to watch it because I don't give a fuck. But surrounding it, what's happening
What if the
around it.
feds did a sweep? They called the fight off. like live on air type shit. Like the feds just came and started arresting niggas. That would be some wild shit.
And I heard it wasn't selling well.
Nah, they comping some tickets, bro, and they buying them tickets. They most definitely bought them tickets, bro. If you, I don't know, I know you got a lot of other shit to worry about, but I've been reading the articles, and it says that the live gate they're expected to make 26 million from the live gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're expected to do a certain amount of pay-per-views. But they spent $41 million getting this fight. How are they going to make any profit from this fight? You guys are barely going to break even. That's if the shit does decent, if it's decent. How is this even possible? And that's what I got people asking questions like, bro, is the mob really involved with you guys? Or are you guys bullshit?
We gonna see when it's all said and done. You know, we gonna see how good this fight is gonna do. Um, what the fans are really gonna say, what they're really gonna think about it. Cause I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Tyson Fury. Fuck him. He's a fucking cheater.
He probably gonna off himself.
I don't know. Don't matter to me what he does. What
Yeah.
else is he gonna do after this?
And
Nothing.
that's what he's talking about retiring. He said he's gonna
He been
retire
trying to
after this
retire.
fight. And I
He was
think
trying
I
to
know
retire
why.
after he was trying to get out of Wilder Fury 2. So I mean 3. He was trying to get out of that. So I don't care what
Man.
he does.
Fuck that shit though. Let me see where my niggas at. It's nearly sold out. Jerome says nearly sold out as far as seats, which wouldn't be an issue if it was at U.S. prices, but with the UK tickets selling out is mandatory.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Is that the UK, the prices of their tickets aren't shit. Shit, they got
Exactly.
Earl versus Ugas for like $30.
Yeah, because they gotta be up at fucking like 5 a.m., 3 a.m. just to watch that shit.
So all that shit is just inflated like hell.
Dude, and that's why I'd be like, how can you guys say anything about the UK having money and this and that and being the best fan bases when they complain when they see our pay-per-view numbers, they be like, what the fuck? You guys pay $75 for fucking boxing?
They don't pay half as much as we do.
Them
So
tickets be $20, bro.
yeah, fucking $15 and shit. But this
Shit.
motherfucker's a fucking star based off UK merits.
Because y'all be bored as hell and y'all got these deals on fucking beers. So these niggas just look for excuses to get drunk and go out.
Eat fucking peas and gravy and shit. All this
Peas
little
and
ass disgusting
peas
shit.
and yeah. Fucking burgers be fucking deep fried and shit.
Deep fried and fucking just fucking
How your
gravy.
burger
Nasty
how your
shit.
burger deep fried but still fucking red in the middle? They be having
Bro, I'm
fucking
telling you.
peas and gravy over fries with some motherfucking Coca Cola with some cream on the side. I seen some
Yeah.
wild I seen some wild shit that they was eating, dude. I was just like, yo. Saying the UK pay per view is only gonna be like $40. The fact that they are holding it in the UK tells you everything you need to know all about Fury's star power. Ringside seats at AJ fights cap at 25K. Fury 3 ringside tickets are like 2 or 3 times that.
Exactly.
Bro, I spent $600 for some nosebleeds at for Wilder versus Fury 3, bro. Thank God somebody gave me the fucking ticket at the Jack Daniels suite. Because I was like, hold on, I can't see shit. And I paid this much for these tickets?
That's what's up, bro. Shit, let's get back to the real fucking stars. Fucking
Exactly.
EJ. fucking Wilder.
But nah, real shit. I just like the way that like EJ like has the support of Texas and just like the culture. Like I feel like people like how can you hate on EJ? He's the miracle man, like Danny Jacobs, right?
Except he's a good fighter.
Except she's kicking ass.
Exactly. His story's so inspirational, bro. And it's just
They're
like,
gonna make a movie about him.
mm-hmm. And he constantly tests himself. That's how you know you're that nigga. And that's how you know you got a great fighter in front of you is because he's constantly testing himself. Like when you think about it, all the belts that EJ has gotten are from fucking champions. And
Worthy
Canelo
champions.
Dick Riders gonna say, well, Canelo did too, but you look at the champions he fought versus who EJ's fought, and it's like, no, not at all. It's not the same thing. When you're handed those opportunities to fight fucking over the hill fighters versus when you earn those opportunities to fight dudes in their prime in one of the deepest divisions in boxing, it shows.
Canelo got two belts in one night from a guy that wasn't even unified. The commission just gave it to him. I mean, the sanctioning body just gave it to him. If that ain't
Not,
privilege, I don't know what the fuck it is.
and it wasn't no ring belt. It was a sanctioning body belt that he got.
A full sanctioning body belt. For what? Because you're Canelo, you get two belts in one night?
Yeah, you're Canelo Alvarez, so we're gonna give it to you because it's gonna make our organization look good. Bet you the WABA was glad they let Ross fight Earl now.
But did you see Stanosis versus Butev? Because
That
you
was a
know
pretty
that's
good fight.
yeah. But I was looking like, dude, after that fight, I wouldn't even mind Errol Spence fighting him because that guy's probably already war torn from that fight.
He'll whoop
Because
both their ass. So
yeah, Butev, but yeah, I don't know. Errol Spence will probably get well. Butev will probably get DQ fighting Errol Spence.
I mean, if he try that shit on Earl, Earl is gonna turn up on his ass and stop him. I
That
truly
nigga was
believe that.
bro. There was times where he literally sat there and set it up just to punch him right in the back of his head.
Yeah,
Like
he
he
literally.
looked right at the back of his head and just threw the punch right down.
I'm surprised he didn't get a point. Did he get a point taken away? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
he got 1 point took it. But everybody's like, damn, bro, 1 point took it around this time, bro. Like, nigga, you should have been took it put away. Nigga, matter of fact, this should have been like a second point by now.
I thought he was gonna get DQ'd because he was fighting dirty as hell.
Sistangos versus Butel was a good fight. Yeah, it was. Until that shit got dirty. I know. I'm surprised nobody got dropped.
Me too. I thought somebody was gonna get stopped.
If that shit was a 15 rounder, somebody would have got stopped.
Oh yeah, they would have been too exhausted. Stanionis, he improved from his Delorme fight too.
He did. I wasn't
He looked
expecting him
better.
coming like that.
Mm-mm.
He was throwing punches I didn't think he was gonna throw, but he was trying to hit him with them crazy overhand rights. Man, if that shit would have connected, he would have got him.
Yeah, he definitely looked better, and I thought he was gonna stop Butayev in some moments. I thought he was gonna stop him. So,
I'm just glad he got revenge for Jamal James.
oh
All that
yeah,
cheating shit.
Butayev is not that impressive though. He definitely not after what I saw. They was trying to make Butayev seem like he's some killer. Like no, he'll go up against elites and get his ass whooped. Bud will beat him. Spence will beat him. Boots will beat him. Shit, Virgil will beat him too.
Shit. Hey, but hold on, let me see. Can somebody check on Ismail Salas? Yuka's training because he was talking cash shit before the fight. Wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't he? He said we've been studying him. He does this and does that. Yeah, I ain't been studying enough.
Yeah, he was talking big shit about EJ. Oh, he's not the same. We're gonna target his eye. He fucked around and got Ugas' eye fucking orbital bone fucking broke.
He said, if I'm the ref, I'm DQing you for intentionally in the back of the head. Nah, real shit. Because well, I seen it. Butev looked straight at the back of Stanos' head because Stanos was dipping, and he just shot that shit right to backish. I'm surprised Stanos wasn't rock. I seen it though, because as soon as Stanos got hit with that shit, he started throwing punches back immediately.
Yeah, 'cause that motherfucker was leaning on him, trying to throw punches after the break, doing all types of shit just to get ahead. And like, I'm surprised Stanionis didn't turn up on his ass. I thought he was going to like turn up on him because he doing all this dirty shit and he got tired of it.
He did get tired of it, but there's nothing he can do about it.
Hmm.
Said, man, life come at you fast. Said, studying long, studying long, studying wrong.
Facts. that shit.
Like,
That shit.
what exactly was the game plan? Because from what I remember, now I gotta watch that fight again. Because from what I remember, you just tried to exchange in like the first 2 rounds and just started shelling up, and that was just that. Aerospace was just going off.
I think the game plan was to try to fight in the phone booth and counter, catch and counter. But I feel like once he felt that power from Earl, once he really started to get into that war with Earl, them body shots and them hooks, that shit was hurting him. And not to mention his eye, like
He
he's
felt,
he didn't want to fight. Like his will was broken throughout those rounds.
and people don't understand that, and that's why I had the dude on, and I'm like, man, yes, I understand that. End up looking like a guy that wasn't even trying. It's because that's what happens when you can take that out of a motherfucker. You see how he was smiling and giggling with Sean Porter? He wasn't smiling and giggling with this nigga right here.
No, he was at first he was, and then as the fight went on, nah, fuck that. He started like, and that's what I like about Earl is like he is somebody that'll pressure you, throw all types of different punches from different angles, and he can just slowly break you down and break your will. He makes dudes quit, and Danny Garcia is fucking lucky he didn't fight this version of Earl because he almost got fucking stopped from a Earl coming off a fucking layoff. You know what I mean? And it's only gonna get better. Earl's only gonna get stronger. He's only gonna get more focused.
Facts. And on that note, I gotta end the show. But it was good talking to you, brother Allen.
Yeah, man,
We
it's
gonna
good
talk
talking
about
to
it
you again,
more.
Art.
Yeah, no worries, man.
No
See
doubt,
you
no
guys
doubt.
later.
All right, man. You be safe. Peace.